Hi there, my name's Jason Perkins. I'm an attorney who specializes in fighting for the rights of people who've been injured at work. Today, I want to talk to you about a document that you may receive if you've been released to return to work in your Georgia workers' compensation claim. This document is called a Form WC-104. You'll usually receive this document after your treating doctor has said that you can go back to some sort of light duty work. Now, many people have questions about what this document does. If you look at the document, you'll see that there's some information on there about your benefit potentially being changed. Now, when I'm talking about your benefit, I'm talking about the weekly workers' compensation check that you receive. You should be receiving what's called temporary total disability benefits if you're out of work because of your injury. However, the Form WC-104 is going to talk about reducing that benefit to what's called temporary partial disability. And depending on what the amount of your weekly check is, this benefit reduction can be substantial. It can reduce you from, say, $550 a week down to maybe $384 a week. The exact amount of your benefit reduction will depend on the date that you were injured, because the Form WC-104 is going to potentially reduce you down to the maximum temporary partial disability benefit. Temporary partial disability is a benefit that you usually receive when you're back at work but making less money because of your injury. However, the Form WC-104 will allow the insurance company to reduce your benefit to temporary partial disability even if you're not back at work. Basically, the law just assumes that if you're on light duty restrictions for a year, that you would have been able to get back to some sort of work, so they get to reduce your check. It also cuts down the time period during which you're eligible to receive weekly benefits. When you're on temporary total disability, you can receive those benefits for up to 400 weeks from your injury. However, you can only receive temporary partial disability benefits for up to 350 weeks from when you were injured. Now, it's important to understand that this benefit reduction is not going to kick in immediately. It's only going to kick in if you're on light duty work restrictions for a year consecutively, or a total of 78 weeks. Many people are concerned that their check is going to get reduced immediately. The other thing that's important to know is that it is possible to prevent, in many cases, to prevent the benefit reduction from taking place. The insurance company has to do almost everything just right on that form in order to reduce your benefits. If they don't, you may be able to keep your benefit at the current level. Now, that's some information about Form WC-104s. If you have any questions about that, or would just like to talk to me about some other question in your workers' compensation case, I'd be happy to set up a free consultation with you. You can reach me at the phone number on the screen or visit our website, www.perkinslawtalk.com. If you found this video helpful, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up on YouTube. Thanks for watching today.